about that pop that greets the #1 UFC middleweight contender. He has emerged through the gauntlet at 185 pounds, and tonight, that elusive crack at UFC Gold.
Just getting here is an accomplishment because the waters are shark infested. Every single time you walk into the octagon, you are challenged at the highest level. So to get here is one thing. It's another thing to become the champion. He feels like tonight is his night to complete the journey, to finish writing his story and walking away with a championship belt.
There is a little bit of friction on this matchup, but most people would argue if any athlete is well equipped to bottle that emotion and realize success on a big stage, it is this #1 contender. Those questions give way to answers here in a moment. All right, so here's the world beater, Khamzat Chimaev, wicked relevant in 2 divisions. Every time he sees you, he tries to take you down. Got to think he's going to try to wrestle here tonight.
That's exactly what he does, right? He wants to impose himself on his opponents. He wants to show his dominance when he's inside the octagon, whether it's on the ground in the grappling, as we saw in Kevin Holland, or whether it's him striking, as we have seen in the beginning of his UFC career. He has all the skills, but it's the mindset of Khamzat Chimaev that I think separates him from most fighters in both weight classes that he competes in.
And with respect to Conor McGregor and everybody else, I'm not sure that any athlete has ever taken this sport by storm quite the way Chimaev did back in 2020. Let's see how he fares in another big spot tonight. Khamzat Chimaev, ready to go, and so are we for our main event. All right, now our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. All right, to get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Michel Pereira. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Khamzat Chimaev.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready.
All right, here we go. Khamzat Chimaev with much fanfare is back as this round gets underway, and not the fight during which to get up and grab a beer. This man usually works quickly, fights as if he's double parked out front, and he believes in this particular matchup that he is going to get a knockout or submission, and it might just happen here early in this round. All right, nice job by the wrestler to engage in the clinch here very early in the fight.
Oh, no!
You go here. How about the speed with which he is able to just toss his opponent to the mat?
The moment they came close, he knows, I got a fire in my hip, load you up and throw you. That's exactly what he did.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Khamzat Chimaev.
Big ground and pound.
All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in a fight, what are you looking for?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away. Punch short punches, but try to make the opponent make a choice. Either he turns back into you take your front headlock, or he turns in the opposite direction, you throw your hook in, and you start looking to get a choke off.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Chimaev.
He's putting him in exact...
Huge elbow there. Under 2 minutes to go. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
Big right hook there by the champ.
All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg. And there you go, again, half guard.
30 seconds to go. Chimaev's right back to the full mount here. Nice positional control here. .7 for the end of round 1.
All right, take a seat, brother. Good round, okay? You won that round by controlling the position on the ground. I need more of that. If you're on top, I need you to keep that.
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control risk. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
Second round underway. Nice jab by Chimaev. Oh, he lands a huge kick here. Just misses with the straight right.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
And they separate. Well, missed on that one.
Nice body kick right under the elbow.
Oh, looks like he's trying to set up the takedown. There's the attempt.
We're working the jab lands.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Spinning back fist is there.
Big double leg level change.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Well, he's on his back, but he's landing. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Getting them out here. Oh. You cannot sit in this position. Referee will have no choice but to stop the fight.
Under 2 minutes to go in the round. The ground strikes continue to pile up.
Like that.
Let's go. I need you to posture and attack.
Massive shot from the top.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
Oh, you gotta be careful there, yep.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Hey, stay
30 seconds to go in the round. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Khamzat Chimaev. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
Good round.
All right, take a seat, bud. Breathe for me. Let's slow that heart rate down. Breathe. Relax. Okay, listen. You're not tired. I know you've got more in you.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
Nice punch to the head. Nice jab.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Just misses with the left hook. And now the fight hits the floor. Chimaev's in half guard.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. All right, side control now. A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Look at him, he's setting up a choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up.
Oh, look out, folks, that is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
All right, so we can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, half guard for him here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Under 2 minutes now to go. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no take.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? He passes to half guard.
And right into side control.
Oh, good defense, yes.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Chimaev. Final seconds of round 3. Well, he's got his back now. Oh, he's wearing it now, bleeding from his cheek. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's
a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. That was lightning fast, that right hand.
Oh, huge knee to the head. Single leg takedown.
passes to half.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, so now we start to see some visible damage in the form of swelling as the ground and pound strikes continue to land.
Let's go to 1-1 wrist control.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish his fight.
Well, as many expected, his grappling has been very strong thus far. The takedowns, the ground control, he is truly the total package.
It's one thing to take your opponent down. It's one thing to control him, as we have seen him do over the course of this fight.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
Oh, nice.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
Stop!
All right, there's the horn. The round is over. The fight is not, though, despite the 2 knockdowns there in that round. Incredible toughness on one side, incredible power on the other.
Incredible power by this fighter, but also a very good patience and a very good approach to finding those kill shots. He has not been able to get his opponent out of there just yet, but frustration cannot set in because when you're fighting someone this good, this tough, it only takes them one opportunity to finish you.
All right, let us look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC, punches in bunches.
I mean, over and over, he landed that big punch, and every time he landed it, he got the reaction that he was looking for. His opponent really did start to take notice every time he was loading that strike up.
Nice straight punch there.
Oh, that one landed, yep.
Somehow, his opponent stayed up.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook a little bit.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
All right,
what a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
that'll do it!
Oh my God!
I mean, you got to be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 19 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and new UFC middleweight champion of the world, Michel